the youth that come out of foster care don't really know the streets like that. We might think they do because they came from different families, but really they're a protected class. So once they come into foster care, they are sheltered from a lot of stuff. And so we just felt like we needed to create that safety net for them, on transitional housing. And then we have a peer support program, and that is foster care alumni that are trained with a 40-hour training to become peer support for those that have been through foster care and going through foster care. It's a training that I wrote. Wrote that training about 2 years ago. I have a strong background in peer support, substance abuse recovery. I've worked for a lot of agencies, and I have my own personal experience with substance abuse and stuff like that. So I wrote a 40-hour training to train alumni because I really believe in the power of, people that transform can help transform other people. I really believe in the power of that. And then we have a life skill component too, and that is a service that we have. We have like this 7 life skill domain curriculum that we adopted from Casey Foundation, and we teach those kids those different life skill domains. Now, we don't teach all of them. I mean, I'm 53 years old and I don't know all life skills. I don't know if anybody else in here has learned every life skill. I'm still learning, right? But we do teach the basics, and if they don't have those basic, financial literacy, how to clean their house, how to shop, how to, all those kind of basic skills, they're not really gonna make it out there on their own. So, and usually, when you might ask yourself, well, why don't they teach them all these things while they're in foster care? Well, as a foster care alumni myself, I've been through 20 different placements in group homes before I aged out of foster care. And I went into foster care when I was 2 years old and went to my first residential when I was 8. But when you're trying to navigate through foster care, you're trying to navigate your emotions, you're trying to navigate your behavior, you're trying to, all of these things that are coming towards you. And when someone is trying to teach you how to cook and all those things like that, but you're thinking about your mom who's relapsed and out in the streets, and you're thinking about these foster parents that you really want to love, but you're scared to love them, and then you don't really you don't really feel too good about yourself. You don't feel accepted by the world. You're trying to find your place, and you got all of these things going through your head. You're not really listening to people trying to teach you how to cook and stuff like that. So when you leave foster care, you don't think about those kind of things. You just kind of want to be done with the system. You don't want to have anything to do with foster parents or anything that looked like where you came from. And so you leave foster care alone. And so that's why we're here. That's why we have these services that we have. I grew up in placements. I aged out in the homelessness. I went and got on the hard drugs, and I had to support my drug habit, so that landed me in prison. And I won't get into the long story of it. I do have a YouTube video that is about 34 minutes long. It's a film documentary of mine. And you just look up Aylin Stamps, I Changed My Story. But I ended up in prison, and I, went through life and, addiction and all those kind of things. And it wasn't until I got in my early 40s where I really felt like I needed to change my life. And so that's when I started River Jordan. And there's all kinds of things that led up to that point, but that's basically, what made me start River Jordan. So I just want to thank you guys. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I thank you for coming out here. Even if you just came out for the music and you didn't hear about River Jordan until you got here, I just really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting us. And I'm going to hang around for a little while, so if you want to pull me to the side and you have any questions about River Jordan, I'd be glad to answer it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Beautiful story.
Thank you, Aylin. Thank you, River Jordan, for being a beneficiary. We're going to switch things over, let Loren get set up here, and he's going to start his set next, so just hang in there for a second.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I've been traveling on, so don't think twice, it's alright. Turning on your light, babe, that light I never know. It ain't no use turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. I wish there was something you could do or say, try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice, it's alright. So it ain't no use calling out my name like you never done before. It ain't no use calling out my name, I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and I wonder, walking down the road, I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. She wanted my heart, gave my soul. So don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey baby. Where I'm bound, I can't tell.